Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. Hope you're all doing well. To my subscribers, new, old, those just visiting, you're all very welcome. Please click that like button and I look forward to comments on the video at the end or before. Always love to read those. So today I'm walking down the river, and it's recently been quite high. Not that high that it's worrying, but still high enough that it's possibly changed the environment. So I'm going to have a look at one, maybe two mudlark zones, and basically just see if there's anything to tidy up, have a bit of a mudlark as well, just enjoy some time by the river. So we've got an old carving here. There we go, fish and the hook, made out of very old tree wood, but it acts as a public bench and some concrete at the bottom. So when you look at the river, there's some bricks and blocks and stone down there, so you can see it's definitely able to work it again. And then somebody has been doing an art project, and all the old mill wheels, they've been stacked up over there. So there's more in the water, but that's what they've done with those. And coming down, I can still see there's a massive patch of dried up river there. So I'm going to get down there, and that's going to be where I have my first look amongst that lot. Previously found there before, and if you're watching Mudlarking with Steve, you'll recognise the area, because this is where I collabed with him. So on the dried up island now, and first find down here, piece of clay pipe stem. Just come across another find, or a group of finds. There, some old keys. Let's have a look at them. Not too old, some slight rust, car key there, a number of other keys, a clip, there's a photograph on there. Well, wonder how they've got there. Stolen, argument, we're never gonna know. Just here we've got some very early pottery. I'll leave that for the next person. There's another piece there. It's a big piece there. There's lots of old pottery from the 1700s. Just here, found a piece of pottery. It says, yeah, that could be World War II. Yep. Judge the 6th, 1942. So that's pretty cool. Part of a cup. Probably somebody's had a drink, army officer, something like that. Home guard even. Cup's got broken and it's been thrown away. So just down there, it's a piece of blue and white pottery. That's quite nice. Geometric pattern. Probably 1920s on that one. Just down here, there's another piece. Clay pipe stem. Always worth picking up. So back into the silty, oily level, just there. It's a bunch of coiled up wire. Again, it shouldn't be in the environment, it's going to go with me. Just picked up this pipe fragment, but that is a big lump of brass on the end. So that will go for salvage, plastic pipe will go to recycle. Just down here, just spotted another find. Just there. Part of a purse frame. It's in copper or brass, so pre-1930. Makes you wonder if there's a purse in here somewhere that's rotted away, leaving the metal frame. Still pretty cool. Now this is interesting. It's made of stone, but it's got a carving on the edge, almost as if it's been part of a church building, something like that. Don't know how old that is. That could be back to the 1600s, if not earlier. But yep, that's interesting. That's got to go with me for further research. A piece of copper cable. Again, it's salvage, it goes with me. Part of an old crushed up drinks can. We'll have that out the environment as well. Shouldn't be there. Cleans up, makes it look nice. Well, just come across that. Not sure what it is. Some sort of grip tool, adjusting tool. Got a grip here at the top, an adjustment handle, and an iron bar. Well, it's scrap, it's rubbish, it shouldn't be there. What a weird thing to find. And there we go, mudlarking, you never know what you're gonna get. We've got the bees pollinating. Love to see them. So you'll recognise this area from a few weeks ago, and it's all back underwater again where the islands were. They've gone. There's a slight one up there. Just shows it's forever changing. You never know what it's going to be like. And a moment ago just picked up 2 more drinks cans and an old rusty paint can lid. Now I can see there's something washed up down there in the water. Some sort of a box thing. I don't know what that is. Quite possibly a TV surround mount, something like that, or a piece of iron. Don't know, can't get it at the minute. I've got no waders on. This is the area me and Steve were. As you can see, it's underwater, so that'll be something for another day. The waters are starting to recede, so hopefully soon get back into that section. On the other side of the rocks, it does appear to be deeper water again. So some good news. I've been walking down past the section that is Mudlock Zone, and I've seen the Blue Loop River stewards down there doing a general litter pick, a general clean up, doing a very good job. So very happy to see that. All waste has been recovered, bagged up, and it is getting moved away. So very, very happy. So I'm moving down to the next section, and I'm going to see what I can do down there. So there was a few bits that I managed to recover from the last location, but I've got a funny feeling this next location there's going to be a lot more. Now I did see one of the volunteers I've known a long time, several years, called Martin, and I asked him, because I haven't been magnet fishing, what the situation was like. And unfortunately there's been some waste left on the embankments and in the hedgerows and the bushes on the canal area, Sheffield Tinsley Canal, between Stanyforth Lane and down towards Attercliffe in general. And apparently there's somebody who keeps pulling out a cycle and it keeps going back in, and it keeps coming back out again. So there are active magnet fishers in there who's not taking scrap away. So that's not good for the hobby, and people need to learn that it's about the environment. You pull it out, it stays out, and you get a scrap man to take it away. So that's what people should be doing. Now when I get back to magnet fishing, I'll make sure that all scrap goes back with me or to a scrap man, and ensure that that environment is kept clean, and that's how it should be. But there's always going to be people that don't want to do that, sadly. So I've moved into a different area and I've got down to the other Mudlock Zone. There we go, we can see there's an area that can be searched. So I will search that, find what I can, clean what I can. But you can see where the water level has been a few days ago. This appears to still be dry. So it's basically just going to be this edge area. First find, dustbin handle or bucket handle. It's dry, so it's been there a while. That's going to go for recycle of scrap. Small section, aluminium tube, so more for the recycle bin. Just down here, nasty environment item, glass and bottle top. So straight away we've got plastic waste, a bottle that I'm not going to say what it is, and some other waste there. Now I've got to be careful because it looks like there could be syringe packets there as well. So I've just come across in that area a biohazard. Look at that. That is not a good item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bottle and I'm going to put it in so it's out of the area. So pick this bottle up, I put the syringe needle into it, the cap goes back on, alright, so, and then that will be carried safely until I can dispose of it correctly. Nasty things in the environment, but you do get them mudlarking nowadays. It's another hazard to look out for. So I've just walked along all that and it's been clear. I'm going to walk along this bit and down to the next section, and hopefully that's clear. And if it's clear of rubbish and I can't see anything worth picking up finds wise, and it's all natural stone, brick, things like that, then the job's done until the next flood. So we'll go down there and see what we get. So spot the find, there's a few, but the one I'm looking at just here, there's there we go, plastic button. Nevertheless, it's still a find. Not had a button in a long while. So I've made my way down under the bridge, under this bridge, and as you can see, the area is totally overgrown, so can't really do too much down there. Just here, another bit of pipe stem. So the water hasn't risen this high, so that's been cleaned before. I don't think there'll be any cleaning to do down there now, so that's a good sign. So I think it's going to be on to the next zone. This mudlark has been cleared, not found too much there and not a lot of rubbish, so the river is actually getting cleaner up at this end, so that's a good thing. I think I've done what I can up at this end, so until there's a really big flood, this will be the very last time at this area. But I'm going to move on and I'm going to go to another area. I mean, you can see the power. That tree snapped in one of the floods previously. That's quite high up as well. So on to the next zone. So I'm at another zone, and just got a bottle cap, but all this is dry again, so there's been no water through here at all, so don't think there's going to be anything. One more coil of copper wire, and I've just spotted another bottle cap, a Corona. This area is still flooded, the water's still high here, still very fast flowing, so I think that's it. Okay, I'm back near the bus stop, so not too much today. Got a few bits, did a bit of tidying up and removed a few hazards. That's what it's about. But that's now 6 of those needles in that area. It's becoming very dangerous, and there's very little to actually pick up down there. So I do believe that that will be my last search in that area. So I'll see when the next big storm's been and go down then, and if there wasn't too much on that occasion, then on to new pastures and new areas. As I say, I have got the metal detector, so I'll be doing more of that as well. So that's going to come along very, very soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and comment, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now, everyone.